an idea of working in what there is in the humankind that is very animalesque and impulsive and irrational, and what is in the animal that could be also humanized in a sense that we can actually domesticate animals and we call them pets. So I'm very fond of animals in general, either marine animals or mammals, reptiles, you name it. And I like to explore those beings that are not like us but are always related to us in certain ways, as in anthropology, as in our pets, in therapy, social engagement in some sort of physical therapy or healing, animals as food, animals as a commodity, animals as anything you can think of. And I thought it was very important to bring that issue into an exhibition. That's what I conceived, and in a cycle also of conversas and conferences that I organized with some specialists in some different areas that are related to animals, as in an engineer of zoology engineer, or technician, I'm not sure how you say it in English, a veterinarian, behaviorists, animal psychologists. All those people that I invited to be part of this project are going to talk in Animals Like Us. So, what is Animals Like Us? I wanted to show you the video that I made for this project, which is a promo video that sort of, I think it shows you pretty well what this is. Agora, o vídeo. Calma. Ah, tá aqui. So, isto tem som, não tem? Animais como nós, Animals Like Us. Esta expressão também podia começar assim, os animais gostam de nós. Este projeto nasceu da minha vontade de debatermos e de refletirmos sobre a relação, as múltiplas relações entre os animais e o ser humano, principalmente através dos comportamentos. Então, debatemos estas complexas relações entre homem e animais, parte necessariamente da arte e da ciência. Onde se poderá divulgar, informar e chamar a atenção dos públicos em relação do papel que os animais têm na nossa sociedade. Animais como nós, Animals Like Us, os animais gostam de nós.
Okay. I don't think you could hear my voice speaking Portuguese, but
This is a project that consists of an exhibition of contemporary artists, Portuguese artists, Brazilians like Erica. There's one Portuguese-German artist as well, and also a cycle of conferences that will be happening during the 3 weeks of the project. So basically, what I wanted to be a witness tonight for you is just to show you how you have to carry on your dreams and really work hard and to do your most possible to achieve whatever you want to achieve in your life. That's what I want to say, because I was home looking at my windows and at the ceiling. I know a lot of things and I can do a lot of things, but I didn't have a job and a work, so I decided to start and do it my own. And I think I can tell you today that I feel like I could do something on my own that I'm very proud of. And I think this is the first time I can say that of myself. I started in March of 2013, sketching the idea, what I want to talk about, to reflect on, discuss, debate, and then I started to structure, okay, I want to have a contemporary art exhibition where the artist and the work of art can reflect the messages that I want to convey. And also, I think having specialists that talk about the issues that I think are most important, and which is nature's conservation in general, and also to solve many conflicts that exist between the wild animals and communities, human communities that have their lives and they have to have their cattle and food to make and to produce their commodities. And there's a lot of issues that for me are really important, and I thought it could be also important to share with all of you. So I started this project, sketching this project, March 2013, starting looking for artists that interest me for my project. I wanted the project to be the most eclectic as I could possibly do. So I have a poet, I have filmmakers, painters, designers, product designers. I have sculptures. I have other artists, drawing artists, painters, etc. And I have a sound, how do you say? Uma instalação de som, a sound installation by Ana Borralho and João Galante, which are very known in Portugal and abroad. So I invited those people and I made a selection, like a normal selection of the work. I rejected some, I included others, and I end up with what I have. So I can show you.
And do you have also work from you?
Yes, I'm included in that list of artists. I'm an artist, but I decided to do something very specific that joins science and art, because I'm very fond of doing that. For me, art is very interesting, working with science.
What is your background?
Philosophy of art, yes, and museology, museum studies. Well, I have a lot of backgrounds in lives, but I'm not talking about that. But well, doesn't matter. Well, I've done this until August, and then I had to structure myself because you need money to do those things. And I thought, okay, I don't have the money to do it. You know, you can't do this with 200 euros. So I started to annoy every single enterprise in Portugal that I thought it could be very interesting. It could be interested in being a partnership in this project. So I contacted with many partnerships, and I
Did you
got
contact
all
the
yeses
zoo?
and yeses from all over the place, and I was very excited about that. What?
Did you contact the zoo?
Yes, the zoo actually rejected my project.
Really?
Yes. Actually, two big enterprises that I thought were the most interested in the project rejected, which was Purina, Nestlé Purina, dog food, that completely told me, no, we just closed our budget for the year. We're not interested in well, your project doesn't enquadra, I don't know, doesn't make sense. Fits in our goals, and I thought, okay, well, you must have very specific goals. I don't know what it is. And the zoo also said something very awkward, but at the same time I understood, because they are like a museum. They belong to the tutela of Secretaria de Estado de Cultura. So they have a tutela. I don't know how to say that in English. But they belong to the state, so they are non-profits and they don't have their own money, and they work with long partnerships like Tapi, Lacoste, all those kind of things, because they pay big money to have the zoo represent them. Really, that's how it works. They don't support projects. They are supported by big enterprises.
But they could, for example, not
That's how it
support
works.
with money, but for example, giving the space. Or at that time,
They actually asked me if I wanted to make the exhibition there, but what they offered me wasn't good enough. They offered me a very small space.
Okay.
I even considered to do it there, but they offered me a ridiculous space. They really didn't get what I was presenting, and that was really sad. But you know, life is sad sometimes, and life goes on. So after that, I got some approval from some partnerships that were for me very interesting, and I also had, of course, a lot of support of people that know those people. I had a lot of contacts, and I wanted to move those contacts around and not just, okay, I have these contacts, let me get a job. No, let me get them, sponsor me in this project. And by the way, I didn't get money, I just got products and logistic support. Like Oceanário de Lisboa, they were incredible. They really are the best. They enabled the big auditorium to do the conferences. They are doing publication
the state
online.
Also,
Excuse me?
They aren't part of the state. I mean,
No, they are private.
They are private.
Yeah, Oceanário de Lisboa, it's a private company. And that's it. So I gather all these partnerships and I start doing in a very sustainable way. So this is, I could tell you that this project is, I would say 99% sustainable. And I encourage everyone to do that. Don't expect that the state is going to give you money to do your projects. I mean, if you get, of course, something that you deserve, like a grant or something. Yeah, of course. I got a grant before.
What do you mean by the project is being sustainable?
I mean, the project didn't need exterior money to be existing. I literally spent 90 euros so far in the project, and I have 50 people collaborating with me. How have I done this? Well, the artists can sell their own work, but they are showing their work, and I'm not paying them, and they're not paying me. I'm not getting any commission. Although I'm the curator, I'm not getting any commission. Also, the specialists, the scientists, and researchers that are speaking in the conferences are getting paid 25 euros for their conference. They agreed on being paid only 25 euros, which was really nice. But I pay. I went to a lot of conferences already in my life where I was invited and I was never paid. And I went to conferences in universities and I was never paid. So I'm paying 25 euros and I'm very proud. And another thing, I'm giving them also the publications of the catalog. I'm making a catalog. So I want to show you all the design work, editorial work. I got a great designer from Shift Thinkers. I don't know if you know the company. The head designer, which is my friend, offered me this work, and I will give him something in return as well. So this is more than having money and paying for someone to do a service. I'm interchanging services and objects and compensations like you do here.
Yeah.
And I'm very glad to say that Conversa is in Expresso Online today. And I'm very proud of that as
Thank
well.
you.
So I can start by showing you the cartaz, the poster of the project. This is all the final art of the project, so it's a little bit, it's in PDF. So this is the logo that it came up with. And now I invite you all to come on the 8th of November. It's a Friday, and it's at 7:30 in the evening.
No.
8th of November, what happened? It's your birthday?
No. It's the exhibition of Experimenta.
Okay.
The one
Pois
that I'm
começa, não é? It starts
working
next week.
on.
Well, you have 3 weeks. It's until the 24th. So the opening night is on the 8th, and that's for the exhibition. And these are the artists listed. And there's an extensive, well, not an extensive program, but I wanted to see the partnerships. Aren't they great? Yes, I did it. Well, you have to be persistent. You really have to believe in yourself, and you have to know what to say. I was rejected, I would say 1,000 times in my life, more. I don't even know, countless times. But when it's like playing baseball, you don't have to hit the bat every time you don't have to score every time you hit the bat. But if you hit twice each game, your percentage is great. So that's how I see it. So if you hit twice in your life, you are a successful person. So this is the list of the artists and the program. I'm so sorry, but it's upside down. So I'll try to just do this.
No, you can.
I can do this. You can. See, I don't understand anything of technology. So this is the programma of the project. You have the dates, and you have the cycle of Conversas, which I stole from you, the name. and I'm doing some educational activities as well as, I'm doing a workshop with children about how to recycle objects that they use in their homes and how to construct animals that they wanted to see in real life. That's what I want to do with them. And then I will have a workshop with a very well-known dog trainer called Eduardo Pires, which will teach not only the dog's behavior but also how to communicate with them. So it will be very interesting for dog lovers. I am, so I almost brought my dog, but I couldn't. And then, I have all sorts of things. I have the invitation. I'm just showing this, but it's really not very interesting. So you can see that I really did all the production work with all these people, marvelous, wonderful people.
How did you sell your exhibition? I mean, you went, for example, I saw Continental in the park.
Well, I have what we call in Portuguese a lot of labia. No, but
basically,
I told them that this is a non-profit project. First of all, if they are sponsor this project, they are sponsor an arts and science project that its ultimate goal is to give money to Inaqua, which is a program that Oceanário has that funds a researcher every year. With 15,000 euros to research on nature's conservation. So you have a lot of things going on for you, right? All that stuff. So you can tell them that This is a social project as well, and it works a lot with communities, because what I want to do with all the conversations and conferences, it's not going to be a conference. It's going to be like this, actually, almost like a round table. It won't be like this. It's going to be like a round table where people can debate with the specialist of the area anything they want to know in that area. Either is about food, animal food, biological animals, how they are treated and dignified. I have a person talking about that, which will be very interesting. Animals' behavior. I have a lot of biologists that will talk about the dolphins' intelligence and the work they are doing now in Portugal, in Arrábida, and also in Açores. And I have a photographer that is Nunsai, is very good, and he's going to talk about his experience as a photographer in the wildlife in the ocean. He's now actually waiting for some seals to born. I don't know where they are, but he called me like a week ago saying, "I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I can make it on the 8th because I'm waiting. The seals have to born, and I have to take pictures." And that's, to me, very interesting, how this people's lives so private and so far away from our daily life, and then they mean so much to the ecosystem, and that's, for me, very interesting. So this is the big banner that I will have in the place. So I'm talking about this, but I didn't tell you where the exhibition is, but I'm guessing you saw already, which is in the LX factory. I decided to have a pet ticket because I wanted people to be able to take their pets to the exhibition. They deserve. So if you read today's Expresso online, you can see that the big title, it's about the pets going into the pets exhibition, which is not a pets exhibition, but it's animal related exhibition. And this will be, some things will be paid, because I have to have some return, because I'm paying for all the prints of this. So I ask donations in the conferences. People can give minimum €1, and from that they can choose whatever they want to give. And this is €2, and also the workshops are donations. And if you go with your pet, you get these stickers. This will be a sticker that will be on your shirt with these funny colors. So basically, this is what I wanted to show you. I really didn't structure much, because this is what's happening now in my daily life.
And you are super tired.
No, I'm good. Today I'm tired, but we all are.
Okay.
I know you are too. So, first, if you have a great idea that you believe, you should
Contact you.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, you should contact me. Actually, some other person told me that 2 days ago. If you need a contact, you can contact me first as well. You just have to believe in you, as I know you are. That's why I'm here, because I know Conversa so well, and I know João. You believe in you as well. As you know what I mean? Like, you really don't have to think that because you are an artist, you have to be a minor person or someone that is not benefiting from society and the world, because it's not true. I don't know. It's so ambiguous for me. You really have to work really hard and believe in your idea and make it a dream, and then from a dream make it a project, and from a project sell the project, and from selling the project just go for it and just be loud as much as you can be. And that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Thank you. Well, this is in El